Hi, my name is Nitin Sawant. I am a director and CEO of NSWell Solutions, working last 17 years in the personal finance space. Today we have a guest, Shailesh Mahajan. Yes, Shailesh ji.
Hello.
So, welcome on the NSWell podcast. Can you just brief about yourself?
Yeah, hi Nitin. Very warm good morning on this Sunday, where you invited me for some kind of discussion and just as a chat sheet kind of thing on overall our discussion relationship. So myself Shailesh Mahajan, associated with you since last more than 5 years. I think it's a pre-COVID time when I connected with you. So I am working for a manufacturing company since last 20 years in the IT space, and long experience on overall technology, functionality, everything, but very limited knowledge on the financial space. So that's why this was the reason for you, for this is the reason for which I connected with you.
Yes.
And yes, happy to see you.
Okay,
today.
thank you for introduction. So, last almost 5+ years you are associated with NSWell. So, what is the purpose behind to join or take up personal finance advisory services? That time, your
Okay.
objective.
Yeah. So Nitin, by and large, if you see the overall journey or growth of any professionals, so they can't be perfect on each and every area. First and foremost is that they focus mostly on their domain, like what they want to achieve, what they want to grow, and what is the career path for them. Financial, it's again a subject matter expert kind of thing. So just I am giving an analogy. If you see the medical profession, 2 decades ago, you will find hardly 10 to 15 number of experts, heart experts, orthopedics, dental, eye surgeon. But now if you see today's environment, within dentist, you will find 10 different specialists. Root
yes.
canal surgery is different doing by someone else, then orthodontist, then there are some special doctors for the kids doctor also. So similarly, if we see the financial planner, so financial planner is a kind of thing where the special touch required. What is the person's need when he required the money? What are the sources of money from where he or she is earning the money? And what kind of financial plan is there? So based on that, at least someone can plan according to the requirement, and then the same way the financial planner can at least start investing in the different domain based on the need.
Okay.
Maybe the long term, short term kind of thing.
Okay. So, since you started long, so what is the experience till date with NSWell, and what is your thought about that?
So let me tell you the initial experience when the NSWell team approached me for onboarding.
Mm-hmm.
So that particular experience, I hope maybe the similar with other people also. It is somehow the teething trouble kind of thing, because the team asks too many questions, too many documentations. They go
Yes.
up till what level which even the individual have not even thought of.
Yes.
Right? Maybe the spouse earning, kids planning. Maybe the kids age is 5 years, but the question comes like, wait, what planning? What is the plan for the kids' marriage? It's obvious someone have not thought it of.
Yes.
Right? So those kind of teething troubles come. But once those onboarded exercise complete, then at least one good part which you can see that the peace of mind solution is there out of my fixed earning expenses or salary expenses. This is the one kind of SIP which is going out of my going out of my bank account, and this is the limited amount. Within that space I have to enjoy my life. And then once the financial plan is done, then everything is my planned, whether it's a kids education, kids marriage, my own foreign trips, my own car plan, my own second flat or second house kind of thing.
Great. So I remember that you have planned for your daughter's educations that time, and so what is the current situation in terms of education of kids that?
Yeah. So
And how financial planning helps?
Okay. So when it comes for my kids education, somehow, because again if you see my age factor, I have connected with you when that particular financial plan age already gone. Mm-hmm. But still I connected with you for at least not in terms of whether I will get the correct education plan or correct amount what I required for my daughter's education. Mm-hmm. So what I did basically, I connected with you, but luckily I got a chance and somehow my amount what I would required for my child education, because because there are two modes. One is that you have to take some kind of donation, so that doesn't required for me. So that's why that particular amount safeguarded me.
Yes. So, as we discuss about personal financial planning with NS Wealth, can you just brief me one to two experiences how financial planning benefits you over the period of this journey?
So, Nitin, unfortunately, I have not come across such situation where that particular fund which is planned for my financial goal is required, because there are two incidents. One for my son's overseas education. So fortunately he got some kind of a scholarship, so that particular amount safeguarded me, and then as discussed with you on the quarterly meeting, the same amount reinvested on some other funds for the another goal kind of thing, or maybe the wealth creation kind of thing. And second incident for my daughter, fortunately she got selected in the medical college on the first attempt, so that particular donation fee which I have planned for her medical education is a kind of one-time fee, that also safeguarded me. So yes, but however you have planned for both the items, number one. And number two, when it comes to the financial planner, how it helped me. So if you see the past example, maybe that's a COVID situation or any other situation where the market dynamics is going up and down, certainly the amount which you have invested in the market somehow gave some kind of anxiety, whether is it a right investment, is it wrong investment, the product or the portfolio which we have selected is right or wrong. All those questions come in mind. But when the same investor or same amount, same investment done by the financial planner who is certainly having the 15-year experience and dedicatedly doing the same exercise for various clients, and maybe the handling the portfolio of more than crore rupees, so certainly the liability or accountability to ensure my money should not depleted but certainly should inflated.
Right hands.
Okay, with the right hands. So that has safeguarded me and insurance that okay, we can have a peaceful night kind of thing.
Okay, so great. So you mean to say that with NS Wealth you have the greatest achievement is a peace of mind, that you know that everything is covered, like have a emergency fund, have a risk planning, have a goal-based planning. Every goal that you are in your life is covered, and then succession planning. So these are the steps we follow normally that benefits you.
Right. So certainly that is the important point. As I told in my past conversation, somehow I am onboarded late. Okay, because initially I understand you. I am not sure the name of the person who visited at my home in 2000, I think 16-17 kind of thing. At that time. So this is another opportunity. Let me share with you like what is the importance of the financial planner. So I used to do investment by my own. Okay, maybe some kind of mutual fund, some kind of stock market. But then I realized that okay, what I can do in case I have the good amount of money, then I can't take a call that I should keep my money only on this X path or Y path, because I'm not confident whether this X path or Y path is correct or not, because I don't have such kind of research data. I don't have such kind of
time
back office work or time. So henceforth what is used to happen that we selected multiple portfolio, and once upon a time I remember I have invested almost on 20 such mutual fund different. So it was difficult to understand whether which should I hold, which should I exit, which should I continue. So then when I onboarded or discussed with NS Wealth team, then Nitin suggested me that okay, these are the mutual funds which we need to continue, these are the mutual funds which need to be exited. And then complete onboarding took almost more than 6 months, because based on the phase manner they collected all the documents, they took my goal plan, they discussed with me, and then finally the goal-based planning done for me. Okay. So this was the overall journey with you.
Great. So you realize over the period of time, being a personal finance advisor, unbiased advice, how do you think is very important in entire journey?
So
you understand what I'm saying? Unbiased, because normally you have 40-50 years of career, 30 years of careers, you may be associated with many peoples. You mentioned that you have done your self investment. and now you are associated with experts who are dealing in 15-16 years in personal finance, then again people are get calling from different institutions. What makes a NS Wealth as a SEBI registered advisor and unbiasedness impact on your personal finance journey? If any incident or any activity that you want to share with the unbiased approach, so people understand about this concept of SEBI register and financial planning thought process.
So let's first focus on the financial planner advisory service in India. So I understand it's a very less. The reason being because the financial planner, the advisory concept itself is not evolved so far. So I think there should be some kind of more financial planner maybe, or maybe the more understanding or more awareness from the people side, which is required in general domain, right? This is one thing. Second point, when it comes to the NS Wealth kind of thing, so the same applicable to not only me but many people who are looking for their own doctor kind of thing and doing their own investment journey. So my advice and my suggestion to the people is, let's plan as early as possible, because you will get sufficient horizon time to deploy the money, time, and it's not about the how much money you are deploying, it's about the time, how much time you are giving. And patience is the most important thing for the financial planner. These are the 2-3 points which I would like to tell. When it comes to the NS Wealth, yes, there could be, nothing is perfect in this world. So of course there could be certain amount of requirement which is need to be discussed in person with the NS Wealth team, and need to draw like these are the area of improvement which can do. Quarterly meeting is certainly happened, but I think there should be some amount of more deep down exercise which is required. And what is the expectation from the client is they would like to see whether the call which is taken by the NS Wealth team is correct or not. So what should I say? It's a kind of anticipation or kind of acceptance from the client which is required. So maybe some kind of advisory report, maybe some kind of research report which is done by the NS Wealth team behind taking any kind of call. If we can include that particular exercise or the justification, then really it can gain more client confidence on taking a call, discussion and justification. Because it's not necessary that market dynamics works according to our expectation. Market dynamics works as per the market, right? Maybe the economy, various kind of factors which works, maybe it's a banking sector, various kind of industry sectors, various kind of indices which is also important, so which is not in anyone's hand. So my point is, in case those kind of discussion could include on the quarterly meeting, that can really gain the confidence of one step ahead.
Great, thank you for adding to us what we want to do. Definitely. Now if you remember, you realize in the market at a youngster, many people are investing on directs, trading cryptocurrencies. You may be aware there are many people lost also in cryptocurrencies. So early stage of their income, people may think that I don't need a financial planning. So do you want to suggest them that anything that you want to? What is your, in terms of experience in personal finance life, personal financial life?
So based on my experience or what data inputs which I got from the various people is the investment, I should not say it's investment, kind of trading is increased after the YouTube and such kind of reels which is available in market, free of cost kind of thing, right? So people should not opt or follow the reel which is free of cost, because there is no free lunch in this world, right? Because the reel which is proposing to you bar for any kind of transaction, whether it's a buy or sell, there is some kind of hidden agenda for this particular person who is making this reel. It's very important for anyone to understand. The YouTuber, they are earning more money than their follower, because the reason is the follower is following or subscribing their channel, okay, but on account of this number of followers and subscribers, the revenue what they are getting from YouTube is enormous. What anyone or individual will earn something on their trading account. Trading is something what is basically, the people should understand one thing. It's a stock investment, right? And trading, technical analysis, fundamental analysis, all those things are not everyone's a cup of tea. Because even though if you see the chartered accountant, they learned almost all the commerce books, even though they can't decide or judge whether this particular industry can work right and I should invest or I should buy the stock of that particular company. It's something which depends on various kind of other factors, market, customer segment, on what segment they are working, whether it's a service industry, product industry. So I will request or suggest to each and everyone that when they are doing any kind of trading exercise, you certainly do, but with your own money which is extra, other than which is not required for your own day-to-day investment. So something which is extra available with you, which is not loaned from any bank, which is not taken from your parents, which is not taken from as a kind of borrowing money, the money which is available with you as an extra, that you can certainly plan on some kind of stock trading kind of thing for your own experience. And if you have any kind of bitter experience, certainly stop that, exit it, and then try to something which you can take from the advisory services kind of thing.
Fantastic. Great advice to the young people. Normally did realize after making some losses or after some years gone, they realize the importance of having an advisor or having investment or having a financial planning in life. It's not about only having an advisor, but have a financial plan in life is very crucial in life in terms of personal finance. Anything else that you want to share to the masses who will watch these videos in terms of personal finance guidance, how it is important, why the process should be important, why normally people do it yourself and do with advisors? Anything else that you want to share?
Nitin, again coming to the same topic about the financial planner, is again a subject matter expert area, which everyone should not think about that they can do their own journey kind of thing. Yes, still there are people, because in India if you see the economy level or the scale of economy, which is not that much great, because the number of wealth creators are not that much at par. So the reason being is still the India economy is the developing economy, still will need more time where the in terms of their earning, maybe it's a salary earning, or it's a kind of professional earning, or maybe the earning from the business is not up to the mark. So still people are struggling for their day-to-day on expenses, or maybe still people are their hand-to-mouth kind of thing. So once the percentage will increase and their saving potential will increase, then certainly people will start following the financial planner path. This is one thing. Second thing, when it comes to the younger people, then one piece or one area which I understand that people are focusing more on their own technical stuff or maybe the functional stuff. People need to think something on the dynamic also. So there are now good channels or good advisory channels which is available in YouTube or maybe Shark Tank kind of thing. At least people can understand how to start the business, how to do all those exercises. So at least they can have some extra potential or extra earning kind of thing. So that is the one advice which I would like to.
Okay. Over the last 5-6 years you are associated, you mentioned about that there are some calls or there are some actions that we did and that is experience with you. In terms of we did for you some emergency planning or insurance planning, what is your experience with that, with NS Wealth or typically financial planning services?
So I will answer the question in two parts. One thing which Nitin, I remembered once I told you that I don't require any kind of emergency fund. You can deploy my emergency fund on some kind of stock for better wealth creation. So you said that when you required money, at that time no one will give you. In your good time, everyone will say that when you require money you can take. Yes. But when you are a bad time, no one will give the money. So please keep some money for the emergency fund. This one. And second thing, for insurance planning as such, because there are 2-3 things. One is your asset insurance and second is your personal insurance, right? Maybe in terms of medical insurance or term insurance. So fortunately, since I am working with a good MNC, so they have covered most of the insurance part with that. But however, I understand your team suggested me to take some kind of extra insurance. So that particular discussion is still going on with them. So maybe if I will feel any kind of confirmation or some kind of top-up kind of thing, so that I will take up advice from your team, so that at least I can have sufficient coverage on the life part and as well as medical part.
Fantastic. Once you get a financial plan, what is your feeling in terms of to reviewing that financial plan, or what is your feeling in terms of achievement of your goals? You are reviewing that regularly basis. What do you feel about that?
So one important part is, Nitin, it become a consolidated Excel file for me.
Okay.
At least I can understand, in case someone who don't know anything about my asset, my liabilities, my investment, if I can hand over that particular file to anyone, at least he or she will able to understand where I at. So for any kind of emergency or any kind of incident, I no need to give any kind of direction to someone. That particular Excel sheet can summarize. Not even this one. Even though if I know, even my family member know, okay, you are going to today to meet to Nitin Sawant, so at least they can also. So it's only one call ahead, one call away. So in case they need any kind of service and assistance for you, I can ask them to contact to Nitin. He will aid you. He will advise you, like where is my asset, what kind of emergency fund you need to take, and in case something happened unfortunate, then they can take this particular path for that.
Shailesh ji, so you are associated more than 5 years with us, and we, as you see, our growth progress in the entire journey since beginning. I share you also, and we are improving on the bigger part and scaling to masses or serving masses, because this is one of the best concept. Really need people which really give a peace of mind, as you discuss. So any suggestions that you want to give in terms of tech side, or anything else that you want to give as a suggestions to us?
So there are various ways which you also aware. One is the social platform, or maybe the in-person interaction, or maybe if you are talking about the mass coverage, so maybe the institutional area, maybe the MNCs or the local Indian companies, or maybe the small scale organizations where the people have not touched this particular area. And even though with some kind of, what should I say, not a hefty fee, but with very small amount of consulting fee, if you would able to onboard those people, then certainly it can give a next level to the NS wealth. This is one thing. Second thing is the digital solutions, which is unavoidable in this competitive world, and certainly you can again think for some kind of digital, to increase the digital footprints of the NS wealth, maybe in terms of advertisement, some kind of marketing expenses, some kind of sales promotion. Those things can also leverage and attract the another level of customers. Number two, and number three is maybe if you would like to target the people who are at different level of their wealth creation. If you would like to target, then very focused area you can also target, where the people's earning level is one level above, and if you would like to target to some different level of sales, the pitch is required for those people.
Yes.
Because maybe if you would like to target the C's community, the CFO, CIO, or the CTO kind of thing, then maybe I'm not sure whether you have any kind of plan to onboard or recruit the people who can speak on their own language. What kind of expectation they see from the financial planner.
Great.
So that certainly you can think on that.
Definitely, and just discussion happens. So I'm working on 3 parts right now. Last 10-15 years we are working in the middle class people, where income start from 5 to 15 or 20 or 30 lakhs in per annum, and we realize for giving a onboarding experience of personal finance, there are some people who income below 5 lakh or 6 lakh. We should give some kind of initial experience of, So that's where we're working with the startups, where we can really offer with a minimum price and tech solution which reduce our cost. One side,
any kind of tool or product which could be downloaded with some minimum fee,
and that can be services that we are working on. And about third, that HNI class, and we are also as I introduced one team member, that is now he's focusing on that part, okay, how we can really help to the HNI kind of clients, and that's it. So we are working on that. So thank you for being with us and suggesting us, sharing your experience with NS Wealth. Really thank you for your time, and be associated with NS Wealth. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Nitin. It was really nice interaction with you on Sunday morning, where we have explored from left to right and top to bottom. We have talked on various kind of topics with you, and really get a great opportunity for me as well. All the best to NS Wealth family for not only grow independent but grow with larger set of people, with Indians.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.